University, where the tailgate game is very strong. The Ohio Bobcats are in town to take on the Falcons.
Up here.
And those Nebraska roots run deep. That ball just slips loose, and it's picked off. Ball's loose on the turf. Bowling Green thinks it got
the original offense. It'll be 1st and 10, Bowling Green.
So Key Thompson from Barberton, Ohio, same hometown as. 2nd and a long 10. Rourke under pressure, gets rid of the football, has a wide open receiver inside the 10, reaching for the pylon, out of the backfield. Scores, and Ohio takes the early lead.
Play action throwback. But he throws the ball rolling to his right, across his body back to the left. That's why NFL scouts are drooling over this shot. Stride for stride with the defender, and he threw him open. He actually ran a double move. That's what caused a little bit of hesitation and separation as well.
Picked up 41 yards for 20 yards. Ohio in the red zone. Not even 5 minutes into the game, trying to take a 2-touchdown lead. Bangura straight up.
He plays with his hands. He understands the defense and the system. And he plays with gap integrity, meaning he doesn't run all sideline to sideline.
That is Dylan Stevens, number 34 in white. Ohio opened the season with a loss at San Diego State. In that game, Curtis Rourke went down with injury. But they both have good size, both have good arm strength, and younger brother off to a good start here today.
Definitely.
Open up and making it tough on BG. Ohio defensive coordinator Spence Nowinski to have 2 sixth-year linebackers. Bryce Houston, a 3-time
chances of winning this conference, or at least playing for it like they did.
Yeah, 6th in the nation. Only 245 yards from scrimmage allowed
in those situations.
Under pressure, Bazelak finally goes down. He was being wrestled for a while trying to put Bonner.
Shane Bonner, jack linebacker, if you will. That's essentially an outside linebacker, a stand-up action call. When you're 6 foot 220 and you're playing up front, that means you're active. That means you're using your size and speed.
Your former teammate's mind right now.
Oh man, he's thinking about the injuries.
Get a lot of that yardage back, and that truly gives them 4th and manageable if they want to go for it.
They're going to talk about it here.
Timeout.
Back to the Doit after this. Football should send endless thank you notes to Alabama A&M as we get the 2nd quarter underway. 3-time first-team All-SWAC, and I love what Coach Leffler says about Ibrahim.
As far as offense stopping people, so they forced another punt, and Bowling Green seemed to have some momentum going.
They're going to punt away from Wiggless and Walton. It goes up.
Had a couple of penalties so far, but they're not far from it.
But again, Ohio doesn't beat Ohio. One of Tim Albin's key phrases. After the targeting penalty, Ohio with the football, 1st down. Allison stood up. Shema. So now the BG offense. Fumble. And a pickup. Racing to the end zone. It's a Jalen Embry, the 5th-year Falcon, 4th-year return man for this program. Stands at about his 20-yard line on a sun-splashed afternoon. There in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you don't take plays off, especially a play like this. You never know. That's why a lot of teams send at least one guy at the punter, just in case on false starts.
Yeah, so instead of 2nd down and 6, they're back to 2nd and 16. After coming up with the turnover on special teams. O.J. Hilaire in motion to the top. Avoids the rush and then gets leveled. Ball came out. 6th-year Bobcats involved in the play. Allison. Ball's out. Heading toward the side. But his false start makes it 3rd down and 15. And down goes Bazelak. They pin their ears back, and the
Bowling Green will have a chance to work.
Wheatley fumbled the snap, and he is dropped at the 19-yard line. Big play for BG.
Predictable week to week. It's all about matchup. You know, styles make fights. I'll tell you what, I don't know how University's style is definitely going to let some people know there's up big plays and get to the quarterback, create turnovers. That's called supreme defense.
High snap, throws off the timing. A left-handed flip is caught, but it's going to be for Allison. Ball's out, heading toward a 26% success rate on third down. This is second down and short. And that'll be a first down for the Bobcats. Bobcats in no hurry, up 31-0 on the boot. Rourke to midfield. He was 10 yards.
Probably passing here on third down and 6 yards to go. The line to gain is the 31. Here goes Rourke. Going to try to run for it. He's tripped up at the... Motton was the Bobcat who was slow to get up. You saw him miss on the tackle there and hit the turf hard. On first down, room after the catch for BG. Big play for Austin P. Third down for Bowling Green. Bazelak intercepted. Walter Reynolds, the former Holy Cross Crusaders.
And he just sat in the middle of the field. That's something that college football players say all over the country.
Rourke is hit. Ball is on the turf. Looks like it's recovered. Certainly looked like they could throw a shutout out there anytime this afternoon. Stewart able to shed a couple of would-be tacklers and just keeps driving.
Is a hero.
Wide open Hilaire. Move the sticks for Bowling Green. Bazelak to Hilaire. Bazelak off the play fake. Has another open receiver. More positive yardage. Finding
Around. I mean, this is a good job to have in college football.
Rourke's pass caught. Will Wiggless have enough ground? They're going to mark him. It looked second-year Bobcat. He's a captain this year. They throw that direction, but it's to one of the other receivers, Chase Hendricks, getting his degree, that he still maintains true relationships with all the former players. They come, he's not going to beat them out for reps.
Definitely, but he's come here and shown that he can play the game and catch the football, and he's the top guy so far this year.
Quarterback keep. First down and more. Rourke steps out of bounds untouched. Canadian Football League draft, and so maybe that's the route, just like his brother with the BC Lions last year. Screen set up. Still on his feet, the receiver Miles Cross for a Bobcats touchdown. Cap off a 10-play, 77-yard drive. Ohio chews up 6.5 minutes and builds that lead to 38-0. Sports
And defense.
could be the final play of the third quarter. Bazelak checks it down, has a man. Staying in on Thursday, ready to go, and that ankle has held up. Here goes Stewart. He is inside the 20, just making white jerseys fly. And so now Bowling Green gives it right back to Stewart. And there will be no shutout on homecoming. GSU has its first points of the day here at Bowling Green. And especially the guys up front, they're big eaters. You can't just give them, one roll. You got to come with 4 or 5 rolls.
Yeah, definitely. Nowinski, and then safeties coach John Hauser came over from Miami of Ohio as well.
Chip game this year.
Definitely, they're a problem. I mean, they're a complete football team. Both sides of the football.
Here's that running ability of Parker Navarro. You can see his quick feet. Scamper. So 1968, the last time Ohio University was crowned champion of the MAC. As the pile moves forward. Quintrell Quinn from Columbus, Ohio.
Hey.
The football. Hunt taking advantage of his opportunity. Well, that's how it comes to a conclusion. The Ohio Bobcats. 10-second runoff when there's 24 left does not run out the clock. So we'll have one more play. What Coach Albin and his team has been able to put up this year. That's 4 wins in a row to improve. There's a wide array of what is said. Good, bad, and indifferent.
I would have told you, Doug, I'll see you next time, buddy. You Falcons and try to soar and fly next week.
The Bobcats dominant on both sides of the football today. The defense, the headline.